The aura of death surrounds thee both.
뭐야?
Get thee behind me!
뭐하는 놈들? 뭐하는 놈이야?
Alas, these days stupidity is all too prevalent. You know, I never asked your names when we last met.
I'm Evie Fry, and this is my brother Jacob.
Tell me, do you believe in ghosts?
Not particularly.
Yes.
I'm skeptical myself. Here we are, in the world's most advanced city, yet its citizens are so enthralled to the supernatural, they leave themselves vulnerable to charlatans. Which is why I joined the Ghost Club. The first society in the world
고스트 클럽
to
뭐야?
look
왜 갑자기
systematically at the phenomenon.
오컬트로 나가지?
Because truth, like a spirit, must be cajoled before it will reveal itself. Will you join us?
Sounds absolutely ridiculous. Why not?
It does sound intriguing.
Splendid. I have your first case. There's been some disturbing reports about a series of assaults in
아, 쟤는 왜 갑자기 와?
People claim they're being attacked.
It was horrible. Glowing eyes, huge claws, and his laugh. Luckily, he was frightened away by some passers-by. Somebody has to do something before he attacks another.
A heavily guarded warehouse. I wonder what they're heavily guarding.
There's been a spate of rather intriguing thefts about town recently.
Robberies in London are hardly supernatural events.
They look like common robberies at first, but these perpetrators have all claimed to have been under the influence of some supernatural power. I'm not so foolish as to forget that criminals will spin any yarn to avoid the law. However, these thieves all proffer the same defense. They say they were being controlled by a demon. Will you make some inquiries? One of our demon-possessed mobsmen is being held behind bars at this very moment. You may want to begin your search there.
What's that man done?
Rob the pawnbrokers down the road.
A demon made me do it. I can't remember much. That's what's so queer. I've never stolen anything in my life before.
Let's pretend that I believe you. Tell me who made you do it.
All I can recall is a silver watch, swinging in mid-air.
초면이네.
It was held by someone or something. A dark presence whispering. I could only see its eyes. A demon.
I'll need to verify this with the shopkeeper. What can you tell me about the robbery?
There's not much to say. Most of the items did come from the same seller. Enzio Capelli, Sorcerer Supreme, a famous showman from Italy. Several weeks ago, he was forced to pawn his family heirlooms, debts. I have the address of the last person who redeemed something of
그놈이
his.
범인이구만.
A lovely pearl necklace. That helpful?
Not again! Stop her! Stop! Somebody stop that thief!
You took something from a pawn shop.
It's all very hazy, but I remember something silver flashing in
또
front of my eyes.
최면이네.
Then I heard a sort of bell. Next thing I know, I'm here with you.
My only lead is this mysterious buyer. This chap might lead me to the demon.
You're on a slippery path to the
Keep your
scaffold
hands to
trapdoor.
yourself.
Does this seem normal to you?
Shove your head up your ass.
That's not lawful, my friend.
This whole city's gone bloody ridiculous.
Walk on, my beauty. Good girl.
왜 은신이 풀리지?
There, girl.
It's lucky I'm trying to keep out of trouble. Next day behind bars will be my last. Still, it'll be worth it to upend that low life.
No one. Where they're going? It's like I'm a ghost.
What made you think that was a good idea?
I would rather you removed yourself from my presence. Yes, I want to give you the necklace now.
Mr. Enzio Capelli, I presume? So you're responsible for the theft of your own jewels?
You are very much mistaken.
체면 걸려?
my child?
Yes, I'm very much mistaken.
저 에덴의 조각 아니야?
You are very much mistaken. And now you are so very, very tired, aren't you?
Yes, I'm very, very tired.
안 돼. 자면 안 돼.
You're going to do a little job of work for me, aren't you?
싫어.
My goodness, what foul behavior.
What's going on? Where am I?
You've been arrested for theft. How very intriguing.
I can't remember a jot of it.
Let's get you out of here. I've pulled a few strings, and they won't prosecute on account of your losing your mind. Be free, little chicken. Have you truly no recollection of the events that landed you in a cell?
My mind is blank, save for the glint of a silver object, the toll of a bell, and a presence of some sort.
A glint of silver and a tolling bell. I must say, you look very tired.
Yes. I'm so
이게
very,
암신가 보네.
tired.
Now you're going to do a little job of work for me,
기억나는가 이렇게?
aren't you?
Now I'm going to do a little job of work for you.
You've cost me a bit of money, mate. So I think it's only fair that you replenish my coffers with donations from the good people of London. You will steal money for me, won't you?
Yes. I will steal money for you.
How dare you! Leave me alone!
Help! Thief!
Oi!
돈을 다 훔쳐왔습니다.
Very good. Now, we can't have criminals like you roaming the streets. You will surrender to the police, won't you?
Yes,
개새끼네, 이거.
I will surrender to the police.
얘 죽이면 안 돼?
Oh, and when you do, you're going to do a silly little dance for them.
I say, you gave me a terrible fright. Muttering about a man named Ezio.
I was hypnotized by Enzio Capelli. Not a demon after all. Nor Italian, for that matter.
I suspected hypnotism from the very start. You must find the villain.
Trying to stand watch while you ransack this house.
You're going to obey the bell.
Yes, I'm going to obey the bell.
Is there somewhere else in the house? Get your hands off me! I admit it. I'm not Italian. It was just for my act. Nobody wanted to see a British hypnotist.
I don't care.
I'll give you anything you want.
I would like you to be quiet. Are you a contemporary of Dr. Elliotson?
Never heard of the man.
Mesmerism as a criminal enterprise was not a bright idea.
How dare you! I'm a hypnotist. My body doesn't bend that way.
데리고 왔는데 씨발 경찰이 지랄하는 건 또 뭔 경우야?
You will make reparations for your crimes and liberate the innocents you've used. How nice to see you again, Mr. Dickens. Is it time for another of the Ghost Club stories?
As a matter of fact, yes. Follow me. Number 50, Berkeley Square. 4 stories high and branded, "Beware all those who enter." There have been many strange tales of this dreadful domicile. The earliest report of a haunting was said to be the spectre of a small girl who was murdered by a servant. She could be seen at the attic windows, weeping and wringing her little hands in an agony of despair. You're not afraid, are you? Another legend claims the attic is haunted by the spirit of a young woman who purportedly threw herself from the top floor windows to escape her abusive uncle. Her screaming ghost has reportedly been sighted hanging from the window ledge. This residence was briefly owned by a Mr. James Jasper, a choir master and an opium addict. His nephew Edward was betrothed to one of Mr. Jasper's pupils, the fair and delicate Rose. However, Edward disappeared under mysterious circumstances, followed by Jasper himself. His grief sent him back to the soothing arms of his narcotic mistress. Shall we? Though this house is vacant, some say it comes alive at night with screams of terror, ringing bells and slamming shutters.
혼자 울어.
Although
피아노.
eerie, this phenomenon is easily produced by pneumatic tubes and valves. There are claims that a young man was caged in the attic, his only connection to the rest of the world a tiny hole in the door. A young man who was reduced to madness by this extreme isolation. The legends all seem to focus on one room in particular. A sudden draft. Nothing more. My word, perhaps I shall wait here while you investigate the source of that laughter. which is not at all unsettling.
무섭냐?
Let me go, you moke!
Charming. Now tell me, why were you at that house?
What's it to you?
Out with it.
Right. We were there for the treasure. We found a key to the secret passage.
What secret passage?
Yeah, number 50's got a secret passage. Here, take it. Just leave me be.
I've found a lock, but I haven't located the key.
It's here.
Ha! So this is how it works.
Impressive.
Get out of my house!
Stand back, Charles.
There was no one whose love for Rosa came near to equaling mine. It should have been enough to keep my beloved nephew away. My poor Ned. Forgive. I didn't...
Alas, the myth has been discredited. There was no ghost in Berkeley Square, just a wretched soul, driven to murder and madness by guilt and intoxication. I think this is the makings of a rather fine novel. I wonder if I've got one left in me. You seem tired, friend. Everything all right?
There's always too much work to do.
Today's Ghost Club investigation involves a carriage.
These letters never reach their destinations. How sad.
Passes by when the sun shines. Naturally, it's rumored to be haunted. Now let's see if we can find
The
it.
Royal Mail coaches vanished when the post began to be transported by rail. Oh, I'd rather enjoy a sit-down, but duty calls.
아니라면서 안 넣네. 있다. 마지막 하나.
That's curious.
연애 편지. 이분이네. 그 안에 납치당한 애가 있어?
Who's there? Are you a friend?
Yes, you're safe. You don't have to worry anymore.
Oh, you saved me! That wretch would have forced me to marry him within the hour.
억지 결혼?
I
이쁜가?
must return home. Oh, his accomplices will surely murder you. Quickly, we have not a moment to lose.
Of course.
We've lost them. Thank you, you have been a great help. Will you please take me home? I owe you my thanks. You have gone to a great deal of trouble for someone you don't even know. What is your name?
Evie Fry.
You have preserved my honor and saved my life. I am Elizabeth. Won't you climb down and sit beside me so that I might see your face?
Where is she?
응? 뭐야?
You look as
꿈이었어?
though you're just about to collapse. What on earth has happened?
Just a dream. Or so I think.
Thank goodness you're here. Impossible as it may sound, Spring-Heeled Jack has returned. We need to do something before the unthinkable happens.
He did say that we'd not seen the last of the spring-heeled villain.
There may be more to this than we originally thought.
Stop!
아,
No one is safe from my beastly claws. I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night.
저 순간이동은 어떻게... 뭐야, 씨발. 씨발. 두 대 때리니까 사라졌어.
I am a ghost, before the feet of a devil upon the earth. Long have I stalked the streets of London. I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night. I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night.
근데 진짜 순간이동하는데?
I am the terror of London.
덤벼, 이 개새끼야. 삼단 변신.
Vanished? Impossible.
어디였어?
Spring-Heeled Jack will never die.
실내에 도약도 하는데?
Thanks to you, the Ghost Club's reputation has grown tremendously. We are a beacon of reason in a world beguiled by superstition.
But I believe we have encountered one genuine spirit.
Can you be certain? That's the question. One might surmise that the spirits that haunt us are simply our deepest fears, manifested as apparitions.
Shame. I've always wanted to see a ghost. Or a goblin.
I propose a toast to the Ghost Club and the virtuous twins that have aided it, Miss Evie and Mr. Jacob. Cheers.
These past few days when I've been doing my round, some bampot starts following me. Nervous looking laddie. He's up to no good.
Tell you what, do your rounds as usual. If he appears, I'll keep an eye on him. When we return, put him into the train.
기차를 따라다닌다고? 어떻게?
Agnes, take care. There's a gang out looking for you.
Ugh, not at all. Just one gleek little laddie following me.
You certain?
Certain as can be.
저 새끼네.
There he is, the rascal.
미행하는 애를 미행하는 거야?
You damn pillock. Sorry, but that woman's from an important gang. Gang? What gang's that? I think it's in a train.
이제 좀 어설프다 많이.
The bastards will be okay, look. Alert the lads on the rooftops. We'll take her out.
She's right there. What with the ninny following her back?
Agnes, are you alright, dear? Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? There's a whole gang out to get you. No, some Egypt can't even follow me proper.
No, they're dangerous. There might be an ambush in the station.
Tinny be daft.
I must get to the station before Agnes does.
가라 룩스. 이 새끼 아직도 따라오고 있어?
Who are you?
Nigel Bumble.
Why were you following us?
I want to join your gang.
Oh, for Christ's sake, he knows who we are now. All right, laddie. I can use you to tidy up the train a bit, if you didn't mind getting dirty.
Really? Terrific. You won't regret it, miss.
Nigel went out drinking with a gang last night. They ran up against some Templars in Kiltland. But Nigel was too sozzled to get away. Knew the constables have him up for murder.
체포됐어?